Hey guys, welcome to the Teklanika Campground. This is our third day here in Denali National Park, and after 2 days of being on the bus, we decided to take a day and stay home. And since we're doing that, I thought I'd take advantage of the fact that we've got a fire pit here and some wood, and I'd cook us some dinner over the open fire. So what I have going on here is, it's all wrapped up still, but I got a nice steak for the two of us that we'll split. A couple of baked potatoes and asparagus. It's all in this foil pouch here, and a couple of little condiments going on here. Got a little garlic. This is a secret ingredient I use. Bacon grease, bacon fat. You know, we make a lot of bacon for breakfast. I save the fat and use it for cooking and other stuff. So that's going to aid in cooking our steak. That'll be great. And then cilantro to top it with. So follow along, and we're going to cook some dinner. I've got the fire going with the cast iron skillet on there. I've pre-seasoned the skillet and have been heating it and getting the seasoning baked on here real good over the last hour or so. The fire is just about ready to start cooking on, so I think it's about that time. Take the skillet off, clean it off a little bit, and get ready to go. All right, guys, first thing on the fire is going to be the potatoes, because baked potatoes will take a little bit longer than everything else. Another important fact about cooking over the campfire: you got to get yourself a comfy chair and a real good beer, because it's going to take a little bit of time to get it done right. Nothing better than Alaskan brewery beer. It's good stuff. Ooh, getting there. They're hot. Yep, they're getting there. Don't want them too squishy. Still a little bit firm, but not too firm. So I think those are about ready. And the skillet may be pretty dang hot. I'm gonna let it get a little bit warmer, and then we'll put the steak on. Skillet test. Not quite hot enough yet. So I've lowered the grate down to the coals a bit lower. I want to get a really hot skillet and sear the steak on each side for about 2 minutes, and then rest it for about 5 minutes, and it'll be done. And while it's resting, I'll cook the asparagus in the same skillet. All right, I think we're gonna load this thing up with bacon fat, get it nice and hot. Roasted garlic.
Yeah, you're calling in the bears now.
Yep. Bears weren't, yeah, if bears weren't here before, they will be here now. Leave that, let that set, let it develop a good crust on the bottom side before I turn it. That way when I turn it, there'll be more bacon fat, bacon grease on the bottom side of the steak. Oh, look at that nice little char on there. That's good looking. It feels pretty decent, pretty well, like it's cooked. Nice char on both sides, pretty equal on both sides. It's important. And now I'm gonna wrap in foil. This is a trick I learned from my Traeger cooking, my smoking. Wrap it in foil and then you wrap it in a towel, and you're supposed to set it in a cooler and let it rest. A cooler, not a cold cooler, but just like a styrofoam cooler, and that way the warmth stays within that cooler, and the meat has a chance to rest a bit better.
Sometimes we use our microwave.
Sometimes we use the microwave. You know, I'll do the same thing. I'll foil, towel, and microwave, or foil, towel, and cooler. So it's just a way to let the juices come back into the meat, and it keeps it more moist and more tender. But now we've got asparagus to take care of. So I've already seasoned this with olive oil and some Montreal steak seasoning, and we're going to put this on the skillet, nice and hot already. So asparagus on the skillet. That didn't work out too well. Get on there. God, bad move. They all have to be going the same way. They have to be. There we go. We're looking better now.
Is that your OCD in the kitchen?
That's my OCD in the kitchen. And remember, we've still got that bacon grease and a bit of garlic in there. So by now that grease is really nice and hot, and the garlic's roasted. So we want to get some of that flavor into the asparagus as well. Why not use the extra cilantro too? No, you got it. Might as well use it. Yep. Warm all the way through. Not mushy. Still nice and firm. That's about perfect, about how you want it.
Spirit, what are you eating?
Oh, she probably found a little bit of grease. So now I'm going to use the same foil tray I used for the asparagus previously, because it only had olive oil and Montreal seasoning on it. Nothing bad. No, there's no cross contamination. So I'm just going to set this back on this foil pouch. And close it up a little bit, and we're done with those. They feel good. Let's do this. And that, my friends, is dinner. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. Let's just open the libations first. What do you have there, babe?
Zinfandel by Sagicio. Very good wine. I fell in love with this on a princess cruise to Alaska.
Yes. Thank you to our neighbors who actually were on the cruise with us.
Yes, Jana and Trevor.
Jana and Trevor, they introduced us to that wine. Sorry, opening a window over here.
Making all sorts of noise.
Yeah. And I've got, since we're in Alaska, I've got a bottle of beer from Anchorage Brewing, the Tide and its Takers. It's a triple with a whole bunch of different kind of hops in there. So first time I've had it, so we'll see how it goes.
Fitting, because we're about to head towards the ocean.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking. But you know what? First, this is worthy of a glass, so let me get a glass. Potatoes look good, soft but firm-ish. And now let's see how this Steakinator turned out.
Oh my!
Wow! So we got a nice sear on the outside, and it's medium rare on the inside. Looking pretty good, nice and juicy and tender, just the way we like it.
All right, here's to Denali National Park.
Denali National Park, and cooking over the fire.
And going to the ocean tomorrow.
Or soon.
That direction.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.